Did you know that 80% of your web design results come from just 20% of CSS knowledge? If you've been wasting time learning every single CSS property, you're missing the point. In this video, the first part of our series, I'll show you the crucial basics CSS syntax and selectors. Let's dive into part 1. CSS, or cascading style sheets, is the language used to style the appearance of HTML elements on a web page. Inline CSS involves placing the CSS directly within the HTML element using the style attribute. Inline CSS is useful for quick changes or unique styling needs that can clutter your HTML and make it harder to maintain consistency across your site. Internal CSS is placed within the style element in the head section of your HTML document. It applies styles to the entire HTML document or specific sections. Internal CSS keeps styles separate from content and allows for more organization compared to inline CSS. External CSS involves linking an external style sheet file to your HTML document using the link element in the head section. This method is recommended for its maintainability and scalability across multiple pages. A CSS rule consists of a selector and a declaration block containing one or more property and value pairs. Element selectors target HTML elements by their tag name. Class selectors target elements with a specific class attribute. ID selectors target a single element with a specific ID attribute. Attribute selectors target elements with a specific attribute or attribute value. The CSS box model describes the rectangular boxes generated for elements in the document tree. It consists of content, padding, border, and margin. Where content, the actual content of the element where text and images appear. Padding clears an area around the content inside the border. A border that goes around the padding and content. Margin clears an area outside the border, between the border and the outside elements. CSS properties like padding and margin can be specified in a clockwise notation starting from the top. A single value applies the same padding or margin to all sides of the element. Two values apply different padding or margin to the vertical and horizontal sides of the element. Also, CSS allows you to specify individual properties for each side of an element using left, right, top, and bottom suffixes. The border property is a shorthand property that sets the width, style, and color of all four sides of an element's border at once. Alternatively, you can set individual properties for each side of an element's border. It's all for today. In the next part, we'll dive into Flexbox and Grid Layout, two powerful tools for modern web design.